Come on, let's go do that. Come on.
I'm coming. You can go after you.
Harmony. She won't clean up the room. You need to help her. That's what I'm doing, but she won't go up the stairs.
I say after you.
No, you go.
Hi. Hello, hello, hello. How is ever look at Rachel? Rachel. Hello, hello, hello. I am literally going and trying to do better with my downloads, and we have to keep the traction going anyways when it comes to thank you for your support, Rachel. It is it's a pineapple lemonade with Jack Daniels. So yes, thank y'all for being here. So I actually had to heal my eye earlier. I had to heal my eye earlier, which it looks a lot better. And you can kind of tell it's still like puppy book. Hey, so my beautiful folks checking in. Got this. Oh. We outside tonight. Hey y'all, hi. We outside because what I realized that a lot of the pain in my lower back and in my knee is coming because I have a download, but I won't say anything to anybody. And one of the things that Spirit was telling me is that I retain all of that, and then I'm sitting up there like, oh, it's not right. So I am doing very well with you know, giving these downloads. But I will say I'm not in costume today. 555 because change is coming. I'm not in costume today, nor do I really have on like a mask, and that's because I had to heal my eye. Shout out to my moderators in the building. We got Solana, who is an early childhood specialist. We have Amber Blue, who's the EFI specialist. We have Courtney, who is the stylist. And then we got Dot T, who is the doula, who'll be coming in. Make sure y'all booking like all of your make sure we got Cicely in the building, who is another conjure woman. And make sure y'all booking all y'all sessions with them. Dot T in the building. Make sure y'all booking all y'all sessions with them to get everything that is needed for you. It's January, so you want to make sure that you are reaching out to helpful people. Sometimes you don't even realize how much a stylist can do for you for your mood, because the way that you look actually is an energy. And if you get the book, The Dynamic Laws of Prosperity, she has a section that talks about dressing, rearranging, doing, hi, how are you? Rearranging, doing new things with your wardrobe, out with the old, in with the new, manifesting new clothes. So Courtney's really good about that. So it's really good to reach out to her, because sometimes you just need to go in your closet, out with the old, and with the new. And she would be the perfect person to, because if you go like spend the money and still look a mess, you might as well give her access, and then at least if I spend $1,000 on a wardrobe, I look good. Because I don't want you to spend $1,000 and you on Shein buying all type of stuff and look like you stuck between 1960s, 70s, and 1987. So, yeah, get a stylist. Shit, that's a luxury though, to have a stylist. Like, to be able to be like, I got a stylist. I asked my stylist. And it's January, so a lot of people do believe that this is the new year. So they are kicking off with, I had a New Year's resolution. Me and my husband, we want to have a baby. You need a doula. You need a doula. And that would be Doc T. And Doc T is hold on. My bad, I had to read what Rachel said. Rachel B. Doc T is a doula. So y'all want to set the tune. Y'all want to set the tone. Y'all want to do it the right way. You gonna spend $30,000 having a kid. Get a doula. Get a doula. Because you do these things where you run up these bills and you don't even trust these people. Like you don't even know anything about being a parent or birthing. Like you need to know that ritual. You need to know that procedure, and that's why doc is so important. Doc is extremely important because she is going to guide you through that. And it's no better feeling than knowing that someone is right there educating you and enlightening you. So if a doctor do try to tell you something, you know your body. So that be the thing is a lot of people don't really even understand. Um, a lot of people don't even really understand that a doula, a midwife is where we were. So not only are you doing it the natural way, you're doing it the healthy way to where you know what's going on with your kid, and you build it rapport. Built rapport with someone that is guiding you on your body. And the more you know about your body when you are carrying a child, about to birth a child, the less stress you have. Because a lot of the stress that comes when moms are going and getting pregnant and having kids, it's because they don't know what's going on. For me, I'm gonna say 90% of women, okay, birth worker, womb healer. Okay, thank you for the correction, ma'am. So you want to make sure that you know your body, so you know what to do, right? Not just while you're carrying the baby, but before. So if you want to get prepared, which like I always say, if you want to get prepared to have the baby, you want to do all that, you need to reach out to a doula. Dr. Tahara J, right here, which is one of my moderators, is who you need to reach out. That book you a consultation, take that first 15, 20 minutes or whatever to get introduced to her so you can kind of know like what all she does. It's January. I want y'all to quit. I want y'all to quit. Conjuring up Oshun. She don't like y'all. That's why y'all lives be a living hell. And I want y'all to stop getting Ogun and Shango mixed up. I want y'all to stop thinking that the 7 African powers are the only Orishas. When you really need to be, your business not thriving, so you really need to be working with Ajay Shaluga, and you thought you was giving offerings to Oshun and Yamonja, and Ajay been taking the offers because that's who you need to work in the first place. What is like 401 Orishas? What you need?
I got a couple there.
It's like 401 Orishas. Ajay took your offering. Now you wonder why Oshun kicking your ass. It could be taboo for you to even work with Oshun. Mm-hmm. Now you over there wondering why you rich and stressed out. Ajay over there laughing. It gets deep. So when you're trying to figure out who to go to, who to work with, and stuff like that, you need to learn who is going to be your best bet. And just because I'm one of those people, it's like just because you don't have a head, because sometimes the Orishas will come to you, and you thinking because Oh, it was a black rooster. You need to reach out to somebody that knows what's going on, and that's gonna be Amber Blue, the E5 specialist. You need to know that that is who you need to be working with. I don't want to see no more Oshun, because Oshun will really be. Oshun really don't even be y'all heads. And the Orishas can come to y'all. They can come to y'all because they might need you to do something for them. And if you vibrate, it's like you might have a head, but they all might fool with you. They'll come straight to you, straight to you, and now you sitting up here like, I don't know who this is. I don't know what's happening. You know? So I was sitting here and I've been getting downloads. I always get downloads all the time, and I'm very bad about not giving my messages. Horrific. And I have to start like when spirit tell me like a time that the messages gets delivered, I need to give that time. Okay. So we do have the ashes to ashes candle being burned. As you see, it turns black as it melts. So shout out to that. I love this candle. Mine is burning very well. I got this removing some blockages on my guy as well as it smells so nice as well as on me. So it's working, it's busy, it's clearing out some blockages. Spirit is talking right now because there's some stuff going on with that. Um, so, so, yes, we got Cicely because everybody needs a conjure woman. You need a woman who is of the ancestors and of the earth, a woman who can guide you, a woman who can communicate, a woman who can quickly tell you a resolution to a situation because spirit has touched and has deemed her. Cicely is very good about seeing beyond the human eye. Okay. Something quick, something like you just need those. Like you need the conjure women, you need the conjure men. Like you just need us. Like we're so in high demand right now that it's like crazy because that's why pharma is doing doing what it's doing. So anytime that you in need of like clarity, you in need of like a quick ritual, your kid's sick, or you trying to figure something out, how to get a job, or you just need clarity on a situation, go to a conjure woman. Cicely is a damn good conjure woman. Go to one. Just hey, look, hey, do, and do what you do. Cause it's like the conjure woman going is a two-headed doctor. I can be a blessing or I can be a burden. It's really up to you. Do what I'm saying? And sometimes you need protection. Sometimes you need help. Sometimes you need healing. Sometimes you need advice. Sometimes you need an ear. Sometimes you need a head nod. Sometimes you need to know. All times, Cicely is really good at checking energies and guiding you. So it's always good to have a conjure woman or a fortune teller on your side to kind of navigate you through those things. So that's the beauty of us being, yes, we both are Tauruses. So, then last but definitely not least, when it comes to teaching your children or tending to your children after they are here, early childhood development is going to be Solana Mateta, who specializes in early childhood development. So, right now she is a teacher, which is fun, at a very prestigious school here in the upstate. And a very prestigious school here. So if you need like help getting your kids like on schedules or just kind of figuring them out in a whole, quick lessons and things like that, Solana Madera is your go-to. So the collective is lit, and not to mention the mods. My mods are freaking amazing. So, one of my biggest things is there is an energy that's going on with the fellas. So y'all, I'm so sick of damn USPS.
Hopefully you couldn't go. Please.
I'm so sick of USPS. So let me, Harmony. Someone pulling on my energy, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Hey, where you at? Girl, I done delayed my packages three damn times.
Oh, Harmony, will you stop that timer on the microwave for me?
Harmony, you didn't hear me call you?
No, ma'am. Were you yelling my name? Or were you just saying Harmony?
Girl, please, can you get me a glass of water? Thanks. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. I gotta say this prayer, y'all, cause this, and bring me my bell too, boo. There's some my energy going like this. Yeah, my little bell. Thanks, baby.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna put this candle right here so y'all can see what's happening. So this is an ashes to ashes candle by yours truly, hand poured, hand mixed, and dressed. So anytime your flame is doing this, that means it's this. Basically, the spirits are working and the spirits are communicating. Okay, but there's some type of message that needs to get across, and it's a battle. Okay. Now it's burning beautifully. As you see, the glass is clean. And when the glass is clean like this basically means that there is some war going on, but the spirits that you have conjured up to go to this person, like I said, me and Cicely, we both are conjure women. So when we do workings in this nature, and this is why, like, when we get to talking about like pricing and stuff like that, that's why it's so different, because the amount of energy and attention that we have to give to your workings is like this. Where it's like I might burn a candle and like I got some wax sitting in there that we done sung to, I done spoke to and did all this stuff to, and I have to pour those waxes here in a few to deliver them. But this particular situation is one where your conjure woman or man will watch the candle, because spirit is kind of like ding ding, hey, hey, something's happening. So right now this is ashes to ashes, dust to dawn, meaning things are being killed off, unalived from the person in which I am working for, I'm doing work for. um Very big on making sure that we defend and we protect our significant others when they need to grow and they won't grow on their own, because this particular situation is one where there's something trying to hold this guy in the same energy, trying to keep him in the same pathway, sitting in the same things that he's been doing. But what spirit is saying is that have patience. Lots of mental anguish, things getting removed, a lot of chaos. So this is a lot of Lilith energy, Hecate energy. So the significance of a bell is because the bells will ward off any dark energies that should not be around or that should not be interfering. And it will also communicate with your ancestors. Your ancestors love to hear the bells. The Orishas love to hear the bells. The Luaus love to hear the bells. When you wake up in the rising and you take your little bell and you go, Rich Rising, y'all. And they like, okay, kind of wake them up. So Spirit is telling me that I do need to pray for my person. And y'all can take this as a Harmony.
Yeah.
Babe, bring me the hoodoo tarot on the table.
Where are they at?
Oh, it might be in your brother room. Sorry. He going through it too. What you in there doing?
I'm trying to be in contact with supplement.
Subway closed, boo. All right, Holy Spirit, please let me know what's going on with. Because I feel the energy is rather strong, and I'm letting y'all see this so y'all can know what to do for y'all people. All right, Holy Spirit, give me something on the 5 of Sticks. Spirit, give me something on the 5 of Sticks. Okay. And something else. Clarify Temperance. Okay, so there's some battling going on, and there's multiple people involved, right? Now, what's happening right now is with this, he's having to get his heart's desire, but he's having to actually transmute energy. And it's a rejuvenation going on. And the rejuvenation is bringing balance where it's like the arguing and the bickering and stuff like that, and the different way of living has to go. Now, there is a sense of anxiety here, disappointment, sadness, and Nine of Knives comes through, which is the Nine of Swords, comes through where it's like someone is just up, stressed out. It's a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, and it's sudden. So when you have that type of energy coming, especially from a masculine energy, you want to make sure that you are paying attention to how you respond to them. Clarify the Nine of Knives for me. Particularly, this could be something legal, spiritually, karmic debt, or something like that, where having to realize that being so stern and being so cutthroat is, you know, not where it's at. Nine of Nine shows up because there is a King of Swords. Someone of higher authority is causing him some stress. Um, and someone of higher authority is having to make some decisions here that has him stressed out, which could be work related or something like that, or it could be just someone over this person. Clarify the Mother of States for me, double. So the Mother of Sticks being clarified by the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Swords. There is a nurturer around, someone that is loving, someone that is caring to him. Three of Baskets shows up. Mm. Clarified by the Tower and the Knight of Pentacles. So let's go ahead and say the prayer, because sometimes, like with men will have so many women around them to fulfill certain needs that when hard times comes, they don't have anybody. So Source, I thank you so much for allowing me to be the conduit to channel messages as I need to. I thank you so much for allowing me to stay protected every time I do channel a message, and anything that tries to attack me or latch onto me, you remove it immediately. At this very moment, you know who I'm speaking to, and I speak that at this moment, even if he doesn't understand what is happening, give him the ability to trust you and to know that you are doing what is best for him. In moments where he feels like he has done enough, remind him of the things that he needs to correct, and just let him know the strength that he has to correct these things. Any fear that is flowing through him, that is chaining him down, I ask that you remove it right now. I ask that you open his eyes to the resources that he has, and I ask that you soften his heart. I know at this very moment that there are things going on with this man where he does not trust, where he does not believe, but reassure him who is on his side and who is on his team. Allow him to not act impulsively, and allow him to know that if he follows through with listen to your voice, that he will be blessed and he will be abundant in all things. At this moment, I know he's scared, and I know that there is fear going on through him, and the sense of change and instability in him shifting and making new things is scary for him. I'm asking that you show him a preview of what his life is and that he is worthy and deserving. Allow him to release any wrongdoings that he has done. Allow him to acknowledge his flaws, but understand that he needs to know that his flaws are his beauty marks. At this moment, I speak to this man and I reassure this man of the love that I possess for him, and I send it to him in the highest frequency. Allow him to know that I am in his corner and that I have his back as I hold him every evening, and just give him the ability to be truthful, to speak his truth, to release it, and let him know that we are here to have his back. Ashe. So let's get into it. Spirit, we thank you so much for bringing us here. And that would be why Spirit is saying the message is what it is. Because we're going to get into this. All right, y'all ready for the reading? 1111 up top. We thank you so much, Spirit. Anyone that needs to hear this message, I ask you bring them in right now. I ask you allow them to find this and allow it to hit home how it needs to hit home, and take what resonates and leave what does not. Because a lot of times the prayer needs to be allow him to trust me if you are dealing with somebody. If you're dealing with somebody, allow him to trust me, Source. Allow him to trust me. So let's get into it. So currently what Spirit was telling that explains why Spirit was telling me what Spirit was telling me. There is a lot going on with your person. And December was focused on the heart, and now you're going to see why I got hiccups, why Spirit wanted you to focus on your heart in December, because you're going to need it in January. Black Herman shows up as the Magician, and the Magician is here because the Magician is letting you know that you have everything that you need to accomplish a specific goal. Black Herman shows up as number one, symbolizing your connection to the source. And what's interesting about Black Herman showing up is that there is something happening with someone where you have kind of cast it or you have kind of spoke it and their lives is changing for the better. This is a person that is stubborn. This is a person that is hard headed. This is a person that has trauma. This is a person that has trust issues. And here you are bringing in something to let them know that they have the power to bring life back to any dead situation in their life. And it's really important because this is a rejuvenation period. This is a moment in their life where they're able to feel like they're finally whole again. Because something about this is very beautiful. And it's like a beautiful disaster because this person is battling. And the magician is uprooting them from everything that they once knew to give them something brand new and to bring their heart's desire to them and bring it to fruition. Now, this is a man, could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or that could be you in your chart. This is a man, 1111 up top as well as 1010. This is a man that is very handsome, very passionate, very sensual, can be a hothead, is typically like a show off because with the father of sticks showing up, unless this man has a lot of passion. So a lot of people mistake him to be angry, but really he's just a very passionate individual. And right now, the Ten of Sticks is here. Spirit is clearing up a lot of his stresses, a lot of his traumas, and it's coming to an end. Now, when the Ten of Sticks shows up, any 10 lets you know it's a completion of a cycle. So this person carries a lot of weight. This person carries a lot of burdens. So they kind of think that they're a burden versus really knowing that instead of them being a burden, they kind of know like instead of them realizing that they carry a lot of baggage and they're not the baggage, they don't really understand that. So this person is going through something right now that needs to happen. It needs to take place. There needs to be some cleansing that is going on because this elevation that's happening for this person is happening so fast that their heads are going to be spinning like on a swivel. And what's interesting is Spirit is saying that things are turning around in their favor, but this is very hard for them to see right now, especially how it is happening. Someone is being separated from someone or something, and Spirit is here to show, like, hey, this is what I'm coming to tell you. Paul is here because this person is stuck in the past, or you're stuck in the past. Aunt Caroline, this is Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus energy, and the moon is going to be Cancer energy. These two together are coming through to let you know that in order for you to embrace your blessings, you have to let go of the past. But this person also has to understand in order to receive this, they have to go through this. The moon does expose, it does show you things that you don't want to see, but there is something that's happening with your person where they are sitting there looking like, what the fuck is going on? What's happening? Clarify Black Hermit for me. Now, with the magician showing up, the magician is really granting this person something that they have been praying for. Like they say this is a person that says one thing and does another thing. They never really they never really do. They'll say something and do something else. It's like they'll be a butthole, but they'll do the sweetest thing. And so Spirit is saying that Black Hermit is clarified by the Two of Baskets. One of the things that your person has been praying for is someone who is very balanced, someone who is going to give them what they give. Because there's something about your person that they're very, very, this person, this masculine energy is very giving and loving. And for the first time, he's been praying for, I just wish I had a person that would just be there for me. And spirit is removing him from things that keep him attached to people that are not there for him. Clarify the grandchildren. The grandchildren is clarified by the 8 of baskets. They're walking away. They're leaving something behind. And surprisingly, they like their heart's desire is to just detach and walk away from things, people, or places that don't mean them any good. They're having to prioritize, but things are about to change. Okay. Ooh. Things are about to change really fast. Something about children. Capricorn energy has showed up. So things are turning around because this person is really toxic. I feel like they're used to, spirit is saying that they're used to being in like toxic situations where there's a lot of like catastrophe going on, or a lot of like, and toxicity can be like quiet too. Like people think, oh, we don't argue, but you can still be toxic. A quiet storm is still dangerous. So, but this particular person, they're moving away from toxicity. They're deading anything that is dark or negative, and it's an addiction that they have too, that they're reading to. Something is changing about them, and pay attention to it in the next 2 weeks. Whether they're not drinking as much anymore, whether they're not smoking as much anymore, whether they're not doing that little vice they do anymore. And you'll start to notice that things will start to like calm down, and it's more so like, wait a minute. It's like, I had chills. It's like, wait a minute, something's changing because you already been over here manifesting for them. But they're moving away from people who hurt them because they're really about to see, like, spirit is about to show them something. And what's happening is someone that they've been dating, someone that they've been like courting, spending some time with, or doing something special for, helping out, or something like that, is about to break their heart or has already done so. And this is an interesting heartache because this is coming from someone that they have really bent their back over for. 2112 up top. This is coming from someone who has really kind of, like, they've kind of done a lot for. And now this person is really like, I don't want to be with you no more. And even though you're somewhere in the picture, this is still like a hard one for them because they're kind of in a space about, well, I've been mishandling this for you. But they're being shown that you're it. Because this is a person that typically has a lot of people. They get a lot of attention, or something goes on where it's like a lot of eyes on them, or a lot of time with them, or a lot of time spent with them, or something like that. But they're finally seeing, someone could have just got news of like a baby being born or something like that. Now, what's happening right now is the Ace of Cups is here. There is a new beginning that is coming, a new relationship that's about to get started, and this one is having to go through different phases. In order for them to really see you for who you are, this is having to go through different phases. You're thinking maybe like, nah, ain't nothing gonna happen, nothing's gonna come out of it. I mean, we just had a dead end. It's taking a lot of work. I'm having to find new routines and do all that. Spirit is showing you that this person is being shown who you are. Because, see, this person really thought that you were on some BS. In a short amount of time, you've shown them more than people have shown them in longer time. Clarify. We're gonna take the so it's a new beginning, a new relationship that's starting here. Some people are starting a new job, and this is new for them, where it's going to be like a big shift, a big difference, or whatever. But this is a decision. Your person is making a decision to choose a soulmate, and you're the soulmate. You're the one that and they've been studying you. They've been paying attention to you. They've been watching you. And like I said, y'all have went through a lot of phases, or y'all are going to go through a lot of phases. It's like a lot of up and down, a lot of up and down. But for the most part, you're very consistent with them. So it's like the one thing that they know is like you sweet and you're a good person. Despite when you're triggered and things like that, that's something different. But they know like, no, you're a good person. And what's crazy is in their current love life, there is some exposure coming out and some deception that they need to see. And someone just found out something. And the deception, the funny part is that they are holding on to something that they need to let go, and they're having a hard time like letting this go. This connection right here is one that they kind of are like not realizing. They kind of have a loyalty to it, if that makes sense. And this could be a lover, a sibling, a parent, a job. Something just got exposed that's breaking their heart, and they're having a hard time like letting go because they really feel like there's nothing else. And Spirit is saying that they need to be grateful that this situation is happening, but they weren't even really grateful for the situation. So some of your people may have been on the job for a long time, and because they weren't grateful, they missed the opportunities of blessings. They're being like clipped. And Spirit, like, you're gonna go find something else, something better, you'll be fine. And the thing is that this is gonna be a long journey for your person, because your person is changing a lot. Like a lot has to change from scheduling or whatever. Now, some people are holding on to exes, meaning, I mean, I don't love her, but I had some good times with it. Like I don't want it to end like this, but it's like it has to end like this. There's no other way. Energy pull. Lots of arguing between someone. Someone keeps sending somebody text messages. Um, someone keeps going back and forth with someone, and they're trying to like, someone is trying to force something to work. And it's like, as you're trying to force something to work, it's almost like Spirit is presenting you with a new opportunity, and it's like, well, no, I'm gonna go over here because I've known this person longer. And I gotta give him a chance. And Spirit, like I've already shown you who that person was. You need to go over there. Because who's really been here for you? What will they be there for? No, 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 no. Who's really been there for you? Who's really been there? And the crazy thing is, Spirit is having your person get uprooted and move away from these things because there's a new commitment that is about to take place. There is something new that is happening. And this could also be a job where they are overly committed to the job, where they feel like this job is whatever, but Spirit, like, click, click, click. No. So this could also be family members, this could be homeboys, homegirls, cars. They're too committed to something, and it's like it doesn't mean them any good because Spirit is presenting them with a new commitment, and this new commitment is offering a level of stability that is filled with tons of passion and love, and it's good for the kids. It's healthy, but they got to get out of their own way because Spirit is turning things around for their favor. Everything is turning around. Everything is going in the right direction. Everything is locking up and making sense, but your person is going to have a hard time with changing. So, what you have to do is pray them through the change. You got to pray them through that change. You have to, like, if your person is someone that smoke all the time, pray them through to stop it. If their person is someone who's dealing with an ex and the ex won't go away, hey, pray them through it. So some of y'all people are on silence. Some of y'all people really don't believe that y'all food in the way that you do. But something recently like that, and I'm gonna tell y'all what does not work. That silent treatment stuff does not work with your person. If you're a person that if you're a person that will sit there and go days without talking to your person, you need to stop that. I'm telling you that now. Because right now your person is saying, I can't express myself. It's a lot that they want to tell you. It's a lot that they want to say. It's a lot that they want to do. It's a lot that they want to let you know, but they're having a very hard time doing that because they feel like that's going to waver where you are. They feel like they're already on like a thin thread with you, where it's like if I tell her XYZ, she definitely gonna be gone. So I don't really know. I can't express myself because I can't even make a decision. So it's like, what am I expressing? Does that make sense? Like, am I going to risk losing something that's a big blessing to me that makes sure that I'm good, that does these things for me that no one does that? Or am I going to stay in a situation? Because they can't make a decision. They can't make a decision. Like, they're having a hard time, but they have to make a decision. It's no choice. The Most High is making your person decide right now. And they've experienced just a little bit of time without you. And they realize that when you're not around, life without you is hopeless, dark, and depressed. I miss your light. When you're not around, things go left. They are realizing that things don't turn out the best when you're not around. When you're not involved, things don't go how it should go. And one of their biggest things is that they're saying, I am scared of rejection. They really feel like they're not enough for you. They feel like they don't have what it takes to keep you up. They feel like they don't have enough to handle you. And the crazy thing is, the spirit is making them realize, like, no, I'm showing you where you need to be at, and it's time for you to elevate, because your person really doesn't realize or know that they deserve a life of luxury, and that you're that luxury energy that is going to move them to the next level. Because even though they're scared of rejection, spirit has already shown them you all in 3D. I'm stuck in visions of us together. Like, they really enjoy the time y'all spend. They really see a future. They watch other people, like they kind of talk about you to other people, and they use like different scenarios, and people are like, oh, if a woman do that, if a woman do this, then that's a good woman. If a woman do this and a woman do that, that's a good woman. And so they're imagining like a better life, but it's like when they look around where they've come from, when they look around like where they come from or where they've been, they're seeing like, I've never had better before. Nothing about this person has ever been like better. And the thing is, they're wondering like, why do I deserve someone like you? Because they're really trying to figure out what it is about them that you're so crazy about. Like, they're really like, no, she can't be that crazy about me. Like, this is something else. And the energy that is here is they can't be in this energy much longer. Spirit ain't going for it. Spirit is literally putting them in a position to be like, what the fuck? I'm your girl, I'm your world. That's it. I'm your everything. Spirit is tossing some stuff up, and spirit is tossing some stuff up because your person is hard headed. So your person has to learn the hard way. Your person is someone that has to learn roughly. Like, you can't just tell your person something. Probably Peyton if she let. Is she even down here? Oh, don't say that. So your person going through, your person is hard headed. Don't listen. Your person do not listen at all. Like, spirit can literally tell them like, go over her house, or don't do that for her. Do it for her. They'll do the opposite. Like, nah. She already thinks she's better than me. She is. That's why I got y'all together, because if she's better than you, she can bring you up so y'all can be better together. But they don't see it like that. Spirit, we thank you so much for making it clear. What's the future? What's the future between us and our person? If you do want to know the future, you can put.
Making 3 cheese quesadillas.
Oh, period.
Buttermilk cheese, provolone cheese, cheddar
Cheese. Yeah, and you know what the problem is? They don't listen. But what they have to realize is, once they've gotten a taste of like a certain luxury energy, anything after that is not going to work. It's not going to work. They're going to keep trying to go back and keep trying to go back and keep trying to go back and keep trying to go back. And it's going to keep going. What? All right, so let's get into it right now. Spirit, we thank you so much for everything that you do for us on a regular. Make it clear. If you do want to know the future of your person, you can drop a heart in a comment while I'm shuffling. Spirit, thank you so much. Future for our people. Thank you so much for making it clear, removing any blockages. Thank you for allowing us to flow through me. Y'all should just came over here for her holiday party. All right, so let's see what this is. What is the future? What's the future for the next 7 days? You so stupid. So you so crazy. Let me take it back. Not stupid, you crazy. I don't watch my verbs. So in the next 7 days, I'm gonna say 7 to like 8 days, your person is coming towards you and wanting to kind of court you. It's something that they've been wanting to see, but they're wanting to make the offer to take you on a date, and it could not, and it may not be like a date that's like, oh, just all out. It could be like, hey, you want to watch a movie and order some pizza, or you want to go get some food, or something to that nature. And they're going to try to recoup because it's something that your person is feeling bad about. Like right now at this moment, period, Amber. Right now at this moment, your person feels hella bad about something. Like it's something that they're trying to make a move. Your person's also going through a elevation emotionally where their emotions are balancing out and they're kind of realizing like I be fucking tripping because you've really been doing what's best for this person or trying to, and they kind of fight you on everything. And now they're kind of like having a chat, like, get it together. Knight of Cups always is going to come through and show you like someone in the right space emotionally. Does that make sense? And they're going to try to push through because they know that you're still somewhat guarded. But they also admire the fact that you're balanced between logic and emotion. Like they kind of know how they got to come. And their approach is going to be very timid because you are very guarded. Like you are kind of like, I'm just not playing that shit. Like no. And you kind of cut out a bunch of bullshit, and they see you as like this leader. They see you as like this person who can guide them to better things. But what they are doing is making the notion to come to you and say, hey, can we spend some time together? And there is something that's going to get stabilized here. There's something that's going to get, because one of y'all finna touch some money. There is something that's about to smooth out because they kind of see you as someone that can put them in a better stance. But a spirit is saying that there is an energy here where they're wanting to talk about the future. Like they're wanting to have this conversation. And what's crazy is in the future, next 7 to 14 days, there is something that's going to happen where, because see, this person is passionate and you're smart. This person moves very like on impulse, on the flame. You kind of are more slow and logical, but together y'all are kind of like blending together and things are working out in the next like week. Now this next week, as things works out, this person is going to want to talk to you as though nothing has happened. Don't bring up anything from the past. Don't bring up any arguments. Just go with the flow. They're going to come back to that conversation. They're going to come back to that conversation. Okay. Don't bring it up, because it's too many times that when spirit keeps bringing y'all together and telling y'all to what wrong Pooh?
Every time I walk up and down the stairs, I feel like someone's trying to push on my stairs.
I think you're sleepy and I think you just want me to get in the bed with you. Are you sleepy? Hmm. Yes, you are. You sleepy? Yes, you are. You rubbing your eyes. Pooh.
I'm not tired.
So what do you want?
I'm tired.
Your tummy just feel a little weird. That's because you ate that big ass jelly sandwich for dinner.
It was not big, it was small.
Whatever. So this is when spirit brings y'all together, and spirit is more like just join together and enjoy each other, because it's like every time you get with them you bring up another person, and spirit is like this. Because spirit is using certain situations to show this person like this is why this is where you need to be at. But when you bring up other women's names, every time that your person thinks that you're different, they be like, "It's the same shit I be going through." Now, some of y'all done did y'all beat one. Some of y'all have literally come through somebody's life and upgraded their lives like that. And they really do have more fun with you than they do have bad moments. So there's someone like a guy right now thinking about how y'all laugh, thinking about how, even like down to how y'all sleep. He paying attention to everything. He's right now, your person is analyzing this whole situation. Like your person is like, okay, I gotta make a call. And someone keeps kind of finding out something about you. And it's like, even if they don't know your name, they know what you look like. And it's just like a constant like, that's why a lot of stuff that your person says to you is really regurgitated from what they've already said to someone else. That's why when they say it to you, you like, you did tell me that. They're like, I ain't say that to you. And you like, yes, you did. You say yesterday. And they like, because your person does misspeak a lot. Like your person speak and before they realize it'd be too late. And you be like this. Okay, then. It's like, no, 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 no. That's not what I meant. It's like, that's definitely what you meant. That's what you meant. And so now Spirit is using certain situations to bust up certain things and to show them. Whether their money get messed up, whether they car break down and they have it and they need you to take them to work, or it's something that Spirit is going to do to show them, like, when you ain't got nothing, who in your corner? When you can't pay for nothing, who still just want to come and sit around you? When you can't go on trips or you can't go out to eat and do all that, who will still bring you something to eat? When you can't buy somebody lunch, who'll still cook for you? Who going out their way to make sure that you're okay? And Spirit is having to put your person into certain positions so they can see these things. Yes, gorgeous. Amber Boo said, hey.
Hey.
And like your person really is having to go around and find out. And this is a harsh reality because Spirit, a lot of conversations that y'all had recently are going to play back to your person. And it's like, that's why she said that. Oh, I thought this mug was wine and this mug really telling me the truth. But it's someone, and I feel like it's also another masculine. It's another masculine around them that they should not trust. Someone who is like jealous of them or something like that. So there's an Empress here. This could be his mother figure. Or it could be a mother he's dealing with. A woman who has a way of making things happen. This woman comes and brings a lot of solutions because La Emperatriz, the Empress, is someone who is very much abundant. It's a woman that's like very classy, Taurus, Libra energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or Lilith. And the beautiful thing about the Empress, you are the Empress. Some of you are the Empress. You come in and you execute. You cut out all barriers, you cut out all BS so that the quick changes can take place. Because see, some of y'all are in someone's life and you've been in someone's life and you immediately implement change. When you came into this person's life, it was like cut that out, and you made them make a lot of hard decisions and it was like sudden changes that happened where it was like, whoa, 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 wait, what's happening? But this was so that they could get the life that they wanted. And you helped them to realize that they had the power to manifest, and you also helped them to realize that they need to look at things in a different perspective. Well, women, both men and women have masculine energy. So the Empress could also be a man too. So I want to show you something back here on this. So as you see, it's got like a little dark circle around the top because that's where some of the blockages are. And spirit is busy. Thank you, Lilith. Because a lot of y'all are going to calm these people down. Like some of y'all are really making these people change. And it's new to them, where it's like, what is going on? And some of y'all people are like very headstrong, where they kind of feel like they know everything. They kind of got all the answers. And here you come and you like, no, you don't have any answers at all. Because your person is so used to being the person that knows it all. You know everything. And it's like, here you come, like, no, I know everything. You know nothing. But the way that you're showing them like they don't know anything is it needs to happen that way. Like they need to be able to see like I'm just correcting you right now because you've been dealing with some simps who don't know nothing. So because you're around people, you keep wanting to be the smartest person in the room. And if you continue to be the smartest person in the room, that means you're hanging with a bunch of dummies. So let's go to the next room. Once you elevate and graduate, let's keep it going. Like let's keep it moving. So it's like now you're coming in and you're the reality check, where it's like, that's not right. And you make them feel like some of these people feel like you dumbed them down. And it's like, I'm not intentionally doing it. I'm just correcting you where I see error, and where I see error because I love you, because I care about you, right, Tisha? Because I love you, I'm going to tell you, babe, that's not right. That's not right. It's not right. So it's like first they was looking at you like, you think you better than everybody, but now they realize like, no, you really want what's best for everybody. I do. So what you gonna do? So you have to stop worrying about outside factors that are impacting your relationship or your situationship, and you need to know and trust that spirit got you. Me and one of my soul sisters was talking today, and we were talking about how Lilith and Hecate are working on our behalf, and we just love it. We love it. I love Lilith. I love Hecate. I love Grand Bridget. And that's when you do like third party removals. Because a third party can be their fuck ass mama. Cause it's how many of y'all had some serious conversations with y'all people either this week or last week? Okay. I'm gonna tell y'all what Spirit just told me. So if you had a somewhat deep conversation or y'all had some type of talk last week and you kind of felt like you was the one who got kind of like you know what I'm saying? Like wait a minute. Okay. You kind of got that energy. They replaying that conversation right now. If you was trying to tell them something that was beneficial and you was telling them like the truth and it was something that when you had that conversation and they kind of was like, oh nah, you just it ain't that deep. Da, 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 da. Some of y'all even got hit with the we ain't together. Okay. Cause someone said a lot. Someone said a lot. Some of y'all said a lot, but it was powerful. It was impactful. And they heard you and they listened, but it was kind of like a reality check. Like, okay, I ain't gotta put up with this shit. I don't have to put up with this. I can go about my business. But thank you for. I just want to let you know where I stood at. Now it's like a what that mean? What you mean? What it mean? What do you mean? Because someone is replaying back the whole conversation, and it's a lot of regrets. And y'all cool, but it's just a lot of regrets. It's a lot of I should have never said this shit. And what's crazy is what's crazy is this person does have multiple parties. You the number one pick though. Like if they could choose anybody, they would choose you. The only difference is they just don't trust you yet. Like they feel like they don't know you enough yet. Or this new version of you they don't know yet. Like they kind of like, I don't really know, you know, if I can trust her. That's the only difference. They don't know if they can trust you. And it's like you're really kind of too good to be true. And I know I keep saying it, but that's a lot of what's happening in y'all situations because it's like here you are, you showing up for this man, but it's like, yeah, but look at how quickly she can cut me off. But they're having to realize like Well, she cutting you off because you're doing bullshit. Like they try to make it like you cutting them off because you run into somebody else, but no, you're really cutting them off because they be doing some BS. So what they're realizing now is like, damn, like I can't do this with this particular woman. But they're replaying a conversation that y'all had recently. The conversation that y'all had recently, they replaying it over and over and over and over, and they really trying to figure out how to come back from it. Like they trying to figure out like what can I say to, and it's like it's cool. You overthinking it. Don't say anything. Just let's say like let's just move forward because they've done something too. Your person has done something that was against the grain, or that would hurt you. And they like, man, what the fuck did I do? Some of them going through the motions because of what they done to you on New Year's Eve. Some of them going through it because something they did you on December 25th. Because I know people still celebrate that holiday and it's important to some people. So it's like you did something and it was like with someone else, with a third party, and it's like, hmm, that's what you was doing. Meanwhile, you was over there twirling your thumb. Some of y'all was with some other people, but now they're reaping, they're paying the price. The Pied Piper has arrived. It's collection day. So just be ready for the phone call to come or for the text to come and they're like, hey, what you doing? You want to go get something to eat? And it's like, sure. And then they're going to want to have a conversation while y'all eating. And it could be like, oh, you want to go, we want to eat it. And it's like, tell them what I really want. I want XYZ. And when y'all go eat, it's going to be like a conversation that you had. Well, I just want to know where we stand at. Hmm? This coming from the same person that's, oh, okay. Okay. I'm telling you. I never tell you wrong. So take a risk and live with this line. So my books are open for January readings. General readings start at 77.77. And that is an audio recording or a video recording. You really pick. Um, Spiritual counseling is 111, and then conjure consults are 150. So if you want to do like a third party removal, or you want to do a love spell or something like that, leave her alone. Leave her alone. So that's the consult. The work is additional to that. So we do the consult for 150 and then the work will be additional on top of that. So yeah. That and that's if spirit say, go ahead and do it. Sometimes spirit be like, don't do it. And with third parties, the biggest thing is making sure that you're not the third party. Because people be the third party and trying to remove the third party and be removing themselves. So that's that. I love y'all wholeheartedly. I am out of here. I'm about to take myself to bed. Y'all let me know if I need anything. I got January so I did a special for January readings. And they were donation based for 2 days, December 31st and January 31st. You're welcome, Pumpkin. So those are getting sent out. If you did order, if you are doing some love workings, because I got a love. First and foremost, y'all need to do love spells before y'all do anything with third party removals because y'all need to be in the space to receive that. So, yeah, I think I have like a cut. I just got my eye to go down with swole shut earlier, but so if you do any workings, I am gonna recommend love workings. Because love workings start on yourself and it helps you build your confidence. So therefore, when someone does work for you, you're not stressing about the results, and you kind of know, like, I got this. It's already gonna work out for me, and you just move around. So I got a couple people that are doing those, which I think is freaking amazing. So love. If you start with love, you'll attract the person that your heart desires. It Yeah, like love workings for yourself. It just because I mean, the society we live in just creates us in a way to be kind of insecure. So it's normal. But it's something that like, especially for my collective, I kind of like let them do like something a little different. But I'm a post a love spell working board. I'm scratching my stomach out. See, I can see what it look like. What I'm about to send to the people who got it. But it's a few of people who are like, look, it's January. I need to take care of myself. How I do it. But I do love to hear the beautiful things that people are doing. Like it's a lot of people who even before January 1st said they was already in the gym. I've been in the gym since we did our thing. I don't know what's wrong with me. My house spotless and I just been happy. My kids been happier and da da da. Cause them love workers, that's how you attract. That's how you attract that person you want. You love yourself. Everything you speak come to fruition. Say it 7 times back when you say it over and over again. Oh, I'm so grateful that he called. 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 And all of a sudden, like an hour later, it's like he called. Or he called while I was asleep. I missed call. Like something as simple as listening to like a certain song and singing to a picture of him will bring them closer. So I'm only telling y'all to know, and I don't tell y'all things that I don't practice myself. Yeah, chat, let me know, babe. because I'm learning that my people who do love workings do better in shadow work too. So it is January. If you are in my shadow work, if you are in my shadow work group, please send me your schedule. So I wanna make sure January we are back on track with shadow work. If you are already in the shadow work group or you're already in the project, you're not paying for January. Does that make sense? You're not paying for January. So just send me your schedule so I can get all y'all back on the schedule. So I love y'all. I pray that this evening your person has the confidence and the power to call you or come home or tell you to come over there. I pray that whatever torments their minds, souls, and bodies is silenced and that the tormenting is ceased by the Most High. I pray that they fall into your arms and that you never have to let them go. I pray that at this moment that they find you as the one that is the diary and the confident. And the confidant. So I love y'all and I will see y'all for the Venus message tomorrow. So it's 11:11. Okay. Love you. I'm out. Peace.